Oh, there we go. 1 second here. Let me get rid of this. FoRI doesn't include infinite rat, 0 out of 10. Yeah, that's definitely a major missing feature. One of the most important features of Halo Infinite, actually. You got me there. I think I'm just gonna have to cancel FoRI now, honestly. What can I do? Oh, yeah. Bad fruit physics. Okay. So, let me turn this on. Let me throw maybe some music on. Where did I put it? Oh, I'll just go to it. Let's throw some Halo Infinite music on, cause why not? It has a baller OST, so. Here we go. Alright, we'll listen to this one. Okay, so welcome to the stream. Today we're just gonna do some updates. Gonna play through a bit of Oni Sword Base. I don't know why I'm on the Steam when Yep, here we go. Here's the game. And I'll show off some things that I'm working on and some things that'll be coming in the future and stuff like that. So let's just jump into it. Let me grab my controller and we'll go ahead and play some Oni Sword Base. Put it on normal. Alright. So, just to preface this, there's a lot of things that aren't finished here. This build I'm actually going to have to scrap because a lot of new stuff is being added, and with the aging mod tools that we have, corruption and stuff is becoming a lot more frequent and a lot bigger of an issue, so it's kind of getting tougher as more things are being added and the tools are getting older and whatnot, so yeah, I really want official mod tools. Anyway, I'll just show off, because this is a pretty good picture of where things are at right now, at least gameplay-wise. If you disregard equipment, that is, because doesn't quite work in this build, but that's fine. This build that I'm actually going to be playing today is available in the Tangent Discord server, so if you do want to play this and provide some feedback on like the weapon balancing, maybe some of the enemy colors, whatnot, you can find this build in the Tangent Discord server. This build isn't really for finding bugs or anything like that, or like an early access and whatnot, but it's mainly about that kind of weapon balance and movement and visuals and stuff, not necessarily about the bugs, because this build is buggy, so if you do want to download it, just be aware of it. I'll just let the cutscene play out. Check on the chat. I think they are adding new armors and stuff to Reach 2, which is going to make things more difficult. Alright, here we are. So, first things first, as you can see, this isn't the BR45. I've opted to replace it with the BR75. This was actually imported by Abyssquick, the guy who worked on the Colossus Valley Warfare mod. Pretty cool dude, I recommend checking him out. I did some texture work on it and made it kind of fit more in line with Halo Infinite from a texture point of view. Here, we'll go ahead and grab what this Elite has. I've also edited the colors a little bit to make them a little darker and a little more gritty. Not too much like Vanilla Reach, but just to fit more in line with the overall art style. Here's one of the bugs right here. Anyway, here, we'll show up the VK78 in a little bit. I did, by popular demand, I buffed the AR damage quite a bit, so it is much more powerful than it was before. But as you can see, not too powerful. That's one of those things I'm not quite decided on, so if you want to provide some feedback, I recommend testing out this build to see what you think about some of the weapons like the AR. I've also edited the pulse repeater to function more closely to the pulse, or the pulse carbine of Halo Infinite. It's got the 5-shot burst now. Strip shield's pretty fast if you can land all the shots, so definitely worth picking up. But it's also, in a way, less powerful for enemies now, because that was a big problem with the winter contingency build. They could literally like laser you from across the map and just track you no matter what. So I have lowered the projectile speeds and tracking to be a little, you know, more fair and balanced. I've also slightly tweaked that BR sound, and I've also added grunts here to the Wraith turrets, no matter what difficulty you're playing on, just because, you know, a little bit of added challenge never hurts. Speaking of the Wraith, actually, let me hop in the turret here and get this elite to get out. No, come here. No, come here. Okay. No, no, cat, don't. Okay, let me just revert the checkpoint. That's another thing too. Here, I'll go ahead and grab this. You can now trade weapons with Noble Team members, so I can give Kat a VK-78, and currently you can give her a target designator. I really would not recommend this, and I'm probably going to remove the ability to give her a target locator from the final release, but you can in this build, just because why not? It can be pretty funny, but also pretty devastating for you and your teammates, but also the Covenant at the same time, so high risk, high reward. But I've kind of slowed down the BR's firing rate. I've also tried to make the crosshair a lot closer to Halo Infinite's. Alright, let's see if we can get a Wraith now. Come here. There we go. Oh, well, that Wraith took care of it. So obviously I've changed some of the Covenant vehicle colors to match their new armor colors and stuff, so the Wraith is now a very dark purple, which I kind of like. I could definitely see this changing, though. One of those feedback things, it does kind of look like a grape, I will say, but yeah, I just recommend going to Tangent and downloading this build and providing the feedback there. Alright, let's see if I can fit. There we go. Alright, we'll kind of head up here. So, another thing is I've slightly tweaked the boost. I don't remember quite what I did because it was a while ago, but I did make the Wraith mortar gun take less time between shots, so it takes less time to cool down between shots. Also, as you can see, I've updated the shaders for the Ghost to kind of match the new armor colors as well. I really do like the color of the Ghost, so hope you like it too. Here, cut off the music again. It does this all the time. 1 second. We'll throw on this. Alright. So here we are coming up on this encounter. And here, I'll use the pulse repeater a little more to show you what that's like. Also, as you can see, the grunt heavies, or spec ops, I can't remember which ones those are, they're not like super bright green anymore. They fit in a little better with the others. Right here, let's So as you can see, if you land all your shots with the pulse repeater, you can actually strip an elite's shields with one shot, just like Halo Infinite. Alright, here we'll grab a plasma rifle. I haven't changed this at all since the last couple builds, but I have changed the shell a little bit to not be quite as jarringly vibrant. Right here, we'll activate this. Speaking of updated weapons, why don't we grab the Stalker rifle, or Proto-Stalker. I'll grab the VK in a minute when we go to the next area. What I've done here, a lot more effective against shielded enemies. If you can land 2 headshots on an elite, it will kill them. So it is a very worthwhile pickup now. However, that being said, it now only has aim assist and magnetism when you're actually zoomed in with it. So it is going to be harder to use if you're not at a range. Alright, we'll grab the ghost here. Head on out. Did I add the grapple hook? Not yet. Still working on it. It is coming though, so you can look forward to that. Spirit color is another one of those things that I kind of like, kind of don't. Yeah. Not quite sure how I feel about it yet. Probably going to end up changing this one, but who knows. So the thing with the ghost is, just besides the shader change, I've also upped the damage it does per shot, so yeah. Alright, we'll kind of head over to this area and finish this. Alright, let's use the Proto-Stalker. So as you can see, although it does do 2 headshots to kill against an elite, it is very hard to use at closer ranges just because it has no aim assist at close range. So it is going to be a little harder for you to take out elites with it at super close ranges, just to kind of balance it out and give it its unique use case of being a kind of DMR style weapon. That kind of long range precision weapon. It's kind of a mix between a kind of like the in-between of a battle rifle and a sniper, while also having the unique use case of being very effective against shielded enemies, as you can see. Alright, now that we're here, let's go ahead and grab a commando. Now, the firing animations are still wacky, as you'll be able to tell here in a minute, just because, well, like I've said before, and I know a lot of people don't know this, so I'll say it again, but there's no custom animations for Halo yet, at least for every Halo except for CE. You can't do custom animations yet, so it just kind of is what it is. I've tried some other things, but it just ends up kind of snapping and looking really weird, because the reload animation, to get this to work properly, is using the sniper. So it's just one of those things. It's like, might be able to fix it, might not, and it's like, it's not the biggest deal, but yeah, it is annoying. Alright, we'll go ahead and check out the new Revenant here. I'm definitely sticking with this color scheme. I like it a lot for obvious reasons, because blue is just the best color. And here, let's see if we can get a shot off on this grunt. It now fires a 3-shot burst of phantom projectiles, so just to differentiate it a little bit from the Wraith, so that way it's not basically like an underpowered Wraith mortar. It's actually unique and has its own use case. As you can see, we have the VK-78 here, and I actually quite like how it feels in gameplay. Like, you may think, oh, you have the BR, well, I can just use this at a close range. But actually, because of its slower firing rate, you might want to whip this out if you're getting kind of close quarters, as it's a lot more effective. Alright, we'll go ahead and activate this. I'll go ahead and grab a rocket. Grab this rocket launcher here, and I'll kind of show this off. So one thing that is intentional, one thing that's not a bug with this build, is that I have replaced the Gauss Hog at the end of the mission with a Chain Gun Hog, just because I thought it was a little OP for this mission. So that was an intentional change. I'm going to drive the Revenant a little bit more. Hop in, cat. And now we'll come over here and see one of the brand new vehicles introduced to FoRI. The Spectre. I did use the sniper animation for the commando. Here we have a Revenant versus Spectre battle. I got the turret guy. Just finish this off. Yep, there we go. So yeah, the Spectre has been introduced in this mission, and it will be a mainstay throughout the campaign, and it will be featured in the multiplayer. So yeah, pretty cool stuff. That elites in a Warthog. But yeah, it's very fun to fight against, and also very fun to drive. Okay, well, they absolutely destroyed me. Here, let me go see if I can hijack one. So as you can see, this thing is a beast, but again, it's not exactly like how it was before, where it's basically like a mini Wraith. Oh god. Yeah, they are absolutely destroying me. Alright, let's see. Let's take them out. We can use the rocket launcher for this, which now tracks ground vehicles. So you might find that a little more useful. Ghost here, let's get it. Oh, okay, well, I wasn't expecting that. Alright, let's see. Let's take out this ghost here. Alright. Take him out. Alright, let's see. Let's see what we can do here. I'll just keep punching him. Actually, what if I get in here? There we go. Alrighty. So, this Revenant is courtesy of Green Knight, actually, from his work on the Extinction mod. That's probably not going to be out for quite a while. As you can see, AI can drive the Revenant just fine. But, yeah, he, it's like, hey, you can use this if you want, and I'm like, sure, so here it is. I did do some work on the boost mechanic and also the shaders a little bit, but yeah, Green Knight is a absolute legend when it comes to everything Halo mods, just about, so yeah. Anyway, as you can see, it's got side seats, it's got the turret, obviously, and here, let me drive this bad boy. Here, let me see. It's kind of tricky when you have a... Alright, there we go. There we are. Alright, let's let him get in the turret. And as you can see, fully functioning Spectre from Halo 2. It's kind of weird to think about how this thing wasn't even in Halo 2 Anniversary, looking back on it, but here it is in Fall of Reach Infinite, so... yeah, anyway, let's continue on with the mission, and throw in some more music. Here, I'm gonna do something very risky and give Cat this rocket launcher. I will actually take this commando very, very gladly. Alright, we got a fusion coil up here. Let's go. But like I said, for close encounters like this, especially with an elite, where it might be a little harder to track your shots at a closer range and land them all because of the slower firing rate, you might want to use the commando. Oh, there's a guy over here. Obviously not as powerful as a battle rifle, but in close encounters it's very, very, very nice. Right, we'll grab a shotgun here. So I have buffed the shotgun damage again by popular demand, so hopefully it feels a lot better now. Oh, I guess giving Cat the rocket launcher did pay off. Obviously, you're not going to be using this thing at like super long ranges because it is a shotgun, but you know, it has that damage buff and that extended range. Alright. Oh, we got a grunt. Alright, I want my BR back. Where did it go? Oh, there it is. You know what? I'm just going to take a fusion coil with me. Why not? Speaking of the fusion coils, while I'm holding one, I have lowered the impact it has on your movement speed, so you can actually move faster while holding a fusion coil, and you can throw it farther, so, yeah, makes it a lot more fun to use. Alright. Now, I might as well show off the grenades. Just like Halo Infinite, I've shortened the amount of time it takes for the grenade to detonate after a bounce, so you can do some actually pretty cool things with this. It sounds very boring, but watch this. That wasn't actually the best showcase of it. Let me see if I can find some more nades in a second, but if you can bounce a nade into an elite or a group of enemies and maybe like deplete their shields, or maybe just do enough damage to some of the jackals to deplete some of their shields. It's actually pretty satisfying, not gonna lie. So one of the things I really liked about Infinite was the grenades and how they felt. Yo, what's up, Arash? Alright, I need to get some more frag grenades so I can show off this bounce. It's actually really satisfying. Actually, oh, wait. Is that a... where is that at? I'm actually gonna grab one of these. Oh. But as you can see, it does a lot of damage, so... one shot if the elite's weak, 2 to the head with full shields, but then again, like I said, it only magnetizes when zoomed, so... gonna be a lot less reliable unless you're at a farther range. Not the most reliable weapon at close range scenarios. Let's see here. More shots against tougher enemies, of course. Oh, here we have some nades, finally. We can show these off against the elites who spawn in a few seconds here. Here we go. Now this is satisfying, watch this. Just like that. Oh! Bruh! My teammate. Well, I guess I can do it again. Trust me, it's a lot more satisfying than it sounds. Being able to bounce nades like that. Take out these banshees. That was a terrible shot. I didn't even let it lock on. Oh, I need some more ammo. Here we go. Nope. Last shot, let's go. Alright, so that about does it for this build. Like I said, very buggy, and I'm gonna have to scrap this for the full release. Basically, redo it. But, it is up in Tangent, like I said, so you can provide some feedback on some of the weapon balancing and visuals, stuff like that. So, that basically wraps it up for this mission. We'll let the cutscene play out for a little bit here. Just see the new battle rifle model in its full glory.
Beautiful, ain't it? Someone should take a picture. Nice work, by the way.
I aim to please.
5, 6, get down to the science wing. Dr. Halsey wants a debrief and command saying we're all hers.
Repeat. Sounded like you said Halsey.
I did.
Copy that, on our way. Don't need command to tell me. Been on hers half my life.
I requested your assistance, Commander, and do not need a report on events that occur on my own doorstep. What I do require is a detailed account of your previous engagement.
My God, toggle bot mode on the grenades. Hell yeah.
What have you
Dude,
done?
those bot nades in the preview were absolutely insane. Anyway, that's enough of this mission for now. Might do a legendary run at the end of the video. We'll see. But yeah, now that I've shown off the, I guess, the biggest bulk of new content, I guess, I'll show off some other things I've been working on. Starting off with not theater mode. Forge, please. Head over to Forge World. Alright. Writing sounds to mods worse than custom models, just asking. It depends. Oh, disregard this AR for a second. Alright, go ahead and grab this. This is one of the things that is currently in the works. The highly requested proper pulse carbine model. So one of the things I'm working on, couldn't get into the Oni Sword based build because, like I said, the increasing frequency of corruption, file size limitations, etc., etc. But it is in the works and it will be coming soon. But anyways, to answer your question, it depends on the model and the sound. Sounds are definitely a lot easier, and you can perform some fixes to them to get them to work better. The only thing with sounds, the only bad thing about that is you can't actually add sounds. You have to replace existing sounds. So like, if I wanted to have the DMR and the battle rifle, and I was going to do a whole bunch of other custom weapon sounds, I would have to either choose to only keep the DMR firing sound or the BR firing sound in the game. And it's the same like that for weapon icons and such. And, yeah, just one of the reasons why mod tools couldn't come any sooner. But yeah, just wanted to let you guys know that Deep Pulse Carbine is in the works with its proper model and everything. So yeah. Also, we can get a better look at the new BR model here. Looking very, very nice. And we got the Pulse Carbine. Sorry about that. I will be right back. Yeah, I'll be back in a few minutes. Here, let's see. There we go. Okay, sorry about that. I'm back. Anyways, here, let me show off a couple more things. Gonna have to cut the stream kind of short here in a minute. So I'll just kind of show off some stuff, wrap some things up, etc., etc. Here, I might as well show off a little early version of this. But I just want to let you all know, one of the cool new additions coming to FoRI is going to be a version of Halo Combat Evolved's M60 Magnum. Here's just an early work in progress by Spartan0398, the legend himself. So that's coming. But also, I just want to make a quick announcement that things are getting kind of crazy right now in my personal life. So if I'm not releasing as many updates, or you're not seeing as much of FoRI in the coming months, that's why. I wish things were different at the moment, but sadly, it's just kind of something I gotta deal with. So, and also college is starting soon, all that other stuff. So yeah, not gonna be able to do this as frequently or work on FoRI as frequently. But yeah, like I said, this build is available in the Tangent Discord server. So yeah, I'd really appreciate it if you go check it out, provide some feedback on some of the weapons and all that good stuff. And yeah, I hope you enjoy. Just gonna play through the opening here a little. But yeah, a lot of exciting stuff is coming. I can confirm that a grapple shot is coming. I can confirm that a lot of new pieces of equipment are going to be introduced. Oh wow, what just happened there? And yeah, so even though you're not going to be seeing quite as much of FoRI over the coming months, trust me, it'll be worth the wait. But yeah, I mean, I think I've pretty much touched on everything. I have altered some of the movement abilities, as you can see here. Sprint is unlimited, but it is a lot slower, and the HUD elements are gone, so definitely a bit of a trade-off, but I think it makes it feel better also when picking up equipment. You're not going to miss sprint too much like you did before. But yeah, that's just about going to wrap things up here. Like I said, things are kind of getting crazy at the moment, so if you're seeing less of FoRI, don't freak out. Still gonna be working on it, just yeah, some other things I gotta take care of before then. So yeah, I know this is kind of a short stream, not super long, but thank you for stopping by, and